Federal government retreats commitment for military welfare. Committee on Revival of Konkosia, Amana, Bandirao Cities begin site visit. Kano State Zakat Commission disburses 10 million naira as zakat to less privileged. Hello, good evening, and welcome to ARTV News. My name is Ufada Abubakar, and with the full details. The Minister of Defense, Mohammed Badaru Abubakar, says President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is committed to providing modern military equipment, prioritizing welfare of personnel and training for operational effectiveness. The minister was speaking during the opening ceremony of a first batch of Special Operations Force training and equipping for armed forces of Nigeria. According to him, the milestone has marked a new chapter in commitment to strengthening Nigerians' defense capabilities. The minister pointed out that the Special Operational Force training is a strategic initiative aimed at improving operational effectiveness in combating terrorism, insurgency, transitional crime, and all other threats facing the nation. He further stated that the training program is designed to develop personal special combat tactics. A committee for the revival of Konkosia, Amana, and Bandirao City has swung into action by visiting the sites to ensure total compliance of government's directives. Correspondent Nazir Idris Ya'u reports.
In a decisive move to enforce compliance with the recent government's directive regarding property occupation in Konkosia, Amana, and Bandrawo cities, a committee constituted by Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf swung into action with a site visit today. The committee, chaired by Commissioner of Information, Comrade Ibrahim Abdullahi Waya, said the aim was to ensure that property owners adhere to the government's 3 months ultimatum to either occupy their properties or face potential revocation. During the committee's visit, which included key figures such as Commissioner for Housing Development, Architect Ibrahim Yakub, and the Managing Director of Housing Initiative, Alhaji Abdullahi Rabiu, they first off at the office of the Commandant of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Kano Command. There, they emphasized the importance of collaborative approach to ensure the safety and security of the areas affected by the transition. Following the courtesy call, the committee proceeded to Amana City to assess the condition of the city. Comrade Ibrahim Abdullahi Waya reiterated the importance of compliance with the government's directive, urging those who cannot relocate to consider renting their properties instead. He stated that the aim was to ensure those cities thrive and become vibrant centers for economic and social activities. The governor's announcement noted that the State Ministry of Housing Development will move its operation to the current headquarters of the Housing Corporation, which will be relocated to Konkosia City. Nazir Idris Ya'u reporting.
Kano State Government has expressed its commitment to support better education for Africa's Rise initiative by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, and Republic of Korea to enhance technical and vocational education across the state. The State Commissioner for Education, Dr. Ali Haruna Bakar Makuda, gave the assurance while receiving UNESCO delegation that paid him courtesy visit in his office. Dr. Ali Haruna described BEAR 3 project as positive initiative that aligns with policies of the present administration of improving technical and vocational training in the state. He therefore implored the project coordinator to look into the possibility for expanding the project to include basic and post-basic schools in view of the importance of the program. Earlier, the regional coordinator BEAR 3 project, Manish Joshi, explained that in Nigeria, BEAR activities focus on the agricultural sector with emphasis on agro-processing and post-harvest management. Kano State Zakat and Kupsi Commission has disbursed the sum of 10 million naira to downtrodden members of the society. Speaking shortly after the disbursement, the executive chairman of the commission, Barrister Habibu Muhammad and Al-Majri, remind all well-to-do individuals on the significance of giving out zakah in reducing poverty among Muslims, and he speaks further.
What you have seen today, we have disbursed and shared the zakat to the poor and needy people here in Kano State. At least we have shared the sum of 10 million naira to 500 people, each collected 20,000 naira. This sum of money, we have received it from two renowned wealthy people here in Kano State. The first one, our father, Alhaji Aminu Dantata, Alasan Dantata, who has, we received 5 million naira from him, and Alhaji Mustafa Ado, a Moscow, and he also gave us 5 million naira, so that it amount to 10 million naira, so we disburse it to these people as you see it here in Zakah and Hubsi Commission. I appeal to all the wealthy people to join us in reducing this poverty and hardship from our people.
And now before we continue, we'll go on a short commercial break.
When you're low on energy and need a break, give yourself a treat. Cadbury Hot Chocolate. Smooth, crafted from cocoa, milk, and sugar. Creamy, chocolatey, frothy goodness, rich taste, so satisfying.
Cadbury 3-in-1 Hot Chocolate, the treat you deserve.
In today's fast-paced world, staying ahead demands peak performance from our bodies. In today's fast-paced world, staying ahead demands peak performance from
Welcome back. Dali Local Government Council has commenced the distribution of bag of rice provided by the state government as part of Ramadan palliative program. Speaking at the event, the chairman of the council, Alhaji Suraj Imam, stated that the rice was shared across the 12 wards of the domain. He pointed out that the process was handled by the people of competent integrity with a view to guard against sabotage. Alhaji Suraj Imam, who was overwhelmed, expressed gratitude to the governor for the support. Also speaking on behalf of the beneficiaries, Alhaji Waisu Maiturari appreciated the gesture and prayed for the state government to succeed. The newly posted district head of Bichi Wambankano, Alhaji Manir Sunusi, has assumed duty. Presenting the new district head to the people of Bichi local government area, the Emir of Kano, Khalifa Muhammad Sanusi II, represented by Magajin Garin Kano, Alhaji Nasir Inwa, Wada, urged them to give him all necessary support and cooperation to enable him to discharge his duties effectively. The Emir, who described Bichi as a town of peace-loving citizens, advised the new district head to work towards moving the area to a greater height. In his remark, the Wambankano Alhaji Sanusi pledged to work with the people for the betterment of the people, assuring justice and fairness to all. And with that, we've come to the end of today's edition. On behalf of the news editor, Muhammad Tahir, Idris, and the entire working crew, I'm Zulfad Abu Bakar. Thank you for watching and listening.